The Beast of Bellamy Grange. Lancashire, 1866. Bellamy Grange loomed like a black stain against the horizon, its gables jagged and broken, its once golden stonework now weathered and gray. Surrounded by acres of untamed moorland and thick forest, it had long been abandoned, or so the villagers believed. That changed when the murders began. 3 bodies were found in a fortnight, each mauled as though by a great beast. The victims were torn apart, throats ripped out, bones crushed, their eyes wide with terror. The locals whispered of the old curse, of the Bellamy heir who vanished a generation ago, and of the family that had once practiced strange rites in the woods. The constabulary, baffled and unwilling to face superstition, sent for Inspector Harold Winterbourne, a seasoned investigator from London known for his cold logic and unshakable nerve. The invitation. Winterbourne arrived under grey skies and was greeted by Reverend Alden, the village priest. Over tea in the vicarage, the Reverend described the deaths in quiet detail. "There are claw marks," he said. "On the trees. On the stone walls. Nothing natural. And always on the night of the full moon." Winterbourne raised a brow. "Surely you don't believe in werewolves, Reverend?" Alden looked away. "I believe in evil." That evening, a letter was slipped under the inspector's door. No name. No signature. Just a message. "Come to Bellamy Grange. I have answers." The beast's domain. Bellamy Grange was not abandoned after all. Winterbourne arrived to find the front door open, the candlelight flickering inside. He was met by a gaunt but handsome man in his 30s with eyes the color of tarnished silver. "Julian Bellamy," he said, extending a pale hand. "Last of the line." "You sent the letter?" Winterbourne asked. "I did. You're chasing a murderer, Inspector. But this isn't the work of a man." Winterbourne frowned. "Then whose work is it?" Julian turned his gaze to the window, where the full moon was rising above the trees. "Mine," he said softly. "The curse." Julian confessed everything. How his father had dabbled in old blood rites, calling on ancient forces to grant him strength and long life. How the ritual had failed, except it hadn't. Julian had inherited the consequence. "Once a month I lose myself," he said. "I lock the doors. I chain myself to the stone in the chapel cellar. But something is letting me out. Someone is releasing the beast." Winterbourne did not believe him, until Julian showed him the iron shackles twisted and broken, and the claw marks gouged deep into the stone floor. "There is another here," Julian said. "A servant of the old ways. He wants the beast to roam free. The hunt." That night Winterbourne stayed. The moon rose, full and cold, bathing the moors in silver. Julian disappeared into the chapel. Winterbourne watched from the study. Midnight came. A howl tore through the silence, a sound so unnatural it froze his blood. Something large burst from the chapel's side, shaking the earth as it ran. Winterbourne grabbed his pistol and followed, heart pounding. He saw it, a creature as tall as a man but shaped like a wolf, its eyes glowing red, its teeth long and wet with blood. It turned toward him but did not attack. Instead it ran toward the village. Winterbourne chased it through the woods, and then he saw the second figure, cloaked, hooded, chanting in a language he didn't know. The werewolf bowed to the figure. "The servant. The sacrifice." Winterbourne fired. The bullet struck the cloaked figure in the shoulder. The chanting stopped. The beast howled in rage and leapt, not at the inspector but at the servant, tearing him limb from limb before vanishing into the trees. Winterbourne returned to the Grange at dawn and found Julian in the chapel, naked, bleeding, chained once more. "I didn't kill him," he whispered. "The beast did. I'm still inside it." Epilogue. Julian remained in Bellamy Grange, sealing himself away each month. Winterbourne returned to London changed. He never spoke of werewolves nor of ancient rites, but every full moon he would light a lantern in his study and stare out into the dark, waiting. Listening. Because he knew the beast still lived, and that the servant was not alone.